set the scene. You're watching the new trailer for the next season of Jetlag the Game, as the average European college student with a small obsession for rail and transport services often does. You're wondering, how's the season gonna turn out? Where are they? What are they gonna do? That's if you don't watch this man. You see, Hamfrags is the head of the Jetlag geolocating fandom, which looks at every trailer before season begins and locates the boys' every movements. Any chance the Jetlag team always trying to stop this fandom from figuring out where they are? It's never enough. They're on a certain train, they're going here. There's a danger sign above Ben's head, they're here. There's some reversed footage of them flying in a plane? Too bad, Jack McNichols, they're here. There's a certain bridge in the trailer? Sam's won! These sickos, who may or may not include myself by the way, have ruined Jetlag. For the really transport-oriented college students with nothing better to do, which may or may not be 0.5% of the Jetlag trailer, making this bit completely irrelevant. Hamfrags, with their highly exceptionally made videos, is the big boss of these sickos. I'm here to rain terror on this array. If they're going to do this to Jetlag, I'm going to do it to them. My name is Mr. Calypso, and here is my review of Hamfrags' trailer of Hide and Seek Across Amsterdam. In case you're wondering who on earth I'm talking about, let me explain. Hamfrags is a Danish YouTuber who has gained notoriety from reviewing and guessing upcoming seasons of Jetlag the Game just from the trailer alone. Starting from season 8, they released a prediction episode for every season, reviewing the trailers and seeing where the boys are at any given moment. And they've done this with a high degree of success for nearly all of them. Aside from these prediction episodes, Hamfrags, who I'll be referring to as Asger from here on in, is mainly a geoguesser YouTuber, so you could probably guess how they were so good at geolocating the trailer as a whole. So, with their background fully steeped in Jetlag lore and geolocating knowledge, perhaps Asger would completely wipe the floor with a traditional game of hide and seek. So, in case the thumbnail and my explanation beforehand wasn't completely obvious, Asger and his friend Jay will be putting their skills of geolocation and Jetlag knowledge to good use in the city of Amsterdam, and they're playing the quintessential game of Jetlag hide and seek. But it's not the home game that you and I love. Or that I love. Or that I really love. Or that I really love. I just really like Jetlag, okay? That's right. Asger themselves has completely revolutionized how this game of hide and seek is played compared to the home game. So here's how the game's played. Both seekers are given 1 hour to hide a bike from Amsterdam Centraal Station to anywhere in Amsterdam, within the A10 of course, to hide their bikes. Once their bikes are locked, they go back to Amsterdam Centraal, switch the locks, start looking for the bikes, completely separately of course. Now, how would these locations be gathered of course? Well, we have the flop, which is a system taken from season 8 of Jetlag, considered to be one of my favorite seasons of all time. Both parties have a shared flop of cards, the early game, the mid game, and the late game cards, which they all have access to at any point in time. To access these cards and the information within them, they have to complete a certain challenge. So I assume once a certain challenge comes up that's really good for the seekers, I assume we're going to see some really frantic scrambling, which is why I think some of the players are running some of the time. Given Asger's background in board games, I feel like this is a perfect interpretation of two aspects of what I love to chat like the game, hide and seek and the flop. Please integrate capture the flag into this. I love it. I would love to play it. So, genuine props to you, Asger. Now that the scene is set, what actually happens? So, here is a map of all located trips in the trailer. This is recorded by past me and is done in Google Maps because A, I don't have a board, and B, I'm not artistic enough to do this. I just geolocate. So, out of the two, it seems from the trailer that Asger has been more active. However, he's only been really inside the city center, so he's been looking at signs, he's been going past shops, he's running around, he's doing his stuff. And then he's in front of a... Asger, what is that? Asger, no, this is... Jetlag's a family game, no, you're not meant to... No! Oh, good, it's close. But, hold on, what? Where is that? It's on the other side of the river? Huh. Turns out there's 3 clips of Asger in the river. Granted, they're all very close to the ferry, and the shot of him walking past seems to indicate that he's going back to the ferry? Maybe he's made a mistake? But is he? Could he be trying to do something else after going to there? Maybe going to the metro that's on the north side of the river? Or could Asger be heading north? What's going on? Is he winning? Let's look at Jay for more context. Now, here we're looking at Jay. Before I continue, Jay, do you know how much you look like George Russell? So Jay Russell here starts to make a beeline west, so mostly goes around Squeeslap and this little river here. So goes around this burger shop, which I also think is where this shot is. I assume he's just doing a load of challenges. And then it's just a straight beeline south. He's on this boat, then there's like consecutive shots of him running down. He's just gunning for it. I can't figure anything else from it. Hold on. Let's look at Asger again. Where could that be? Enhance more. What does that say? It says Where's that? Oh. So, from all the locations I've dissected in this trailer, I have a little theory. With this picture that Asger is taking, why would Asger take a picture here? I think Asger is not taking a picture for a challenge. He's taking it for the hiding location. I think the hiding location is somewhere near this unpronounceable bridge that I can't really pronounce that well. So, honestly, while the trailer seems to me like Asger has crossed the river Styx, I mean, I think Jay is the one making more progress here. It could genuinely be a massive toss-up here. They both have made such big progress into this. Amsterdam is a massive city, and there are millions of bikes, and I can't wait to see how this will work out. If I had to make it a call, I'd still give the J based on what we've seen in the trailer. All in all, thank you so much for watching my first video. It is my first proper video about being a fan of a YouTuber whose main thing is being a fan of other YouTubers. But don't let that detract from the work that Asger has put into this. This has been probably a year in the making, and it is so well done. And I'd like to give a special thanks to the Misty from the picture game community. They helped me so much with geolocating some of the clips in the trailer. This is somewhat of an ad for the picture game community. You should join it. It's real fun if you love geoguessing. And special thanks to Asger or Hamfrags for inspiring me to make this little mini bit, essentially, of a YouTube video. I think this is one of the best, if not the best, fan games of Jetlag of the game that I've seen on YouTube as a whole. It's just so well done. The content of the gameplay wise, seems fantastic, and I can't wait to probably watch the whole trailer as a member. And thank you for watching my little silly video. This is the first video I ever made. Whether this actually gets made into a video, who knows? I'm Mr. Calypso. Thank you so much for watching my video. Peace out. Dun 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 dun.